Hello! Welcome back. Welcome back. Ah! Look who it isn't. Look who it isn't. Good old demonides. Jesus. So I was curious, as I usually am. Curiosity kills the cat, that's for sure. What was Natter and Chantal's first date like? Since I couldn't be there, I go to the Fat Cow and ask her. So this is a retro, obviously, because I haven't done a present-day Chantal in a while. Dinner, 04/2021, from Foodie Booty Talks about a first date partying with Natter dinner, part 1. So there's a lot of parts to this. It's an 8-minute video. I don't know if I can do all the parts. If it gets real juicy, I might do all the parts. Thank you, Marley Hendricks, for this. So let's get to. What's going on? She's so crazy.
Back right away, I was talking to someone else and into it with that.
What? Interesting.
I did talk to the Egyptian guy, but
The Egyptian
he
guy's
wants a
Natter.
relationship, so he's really... You don't even know me, you're already possessive. Like, what the...
First date, and he already wants a
But I
relationship.
wasn't going to tell you guys. Do you think I should tell
Oh.
them what happened?
Sorry for the chewing and smacking. I don't know. What do you want to tell him? I mean, you guys know this, but Pete's is her ex that she moved in with, which is like, can it get any more awkward? Like, she was with Pete's for a really long time. Like, the more I learn about her relationship with Pete's, the more I think her moving in with him was kind of messed up. You know, obviously she was doing it for, you know, her own survival because BB kicked her out. BB gave her plenty of time to find her own place, but this Baka Loca, was too busy trying to win him back. I don't know. Like, he gave her plenty of time. She was literally living in BB's house, all broken up with him, like kind of like a roommate situation. And I'm sure he seemed like a kind enough man to be like, hey, I think it's time for you to find something. And he had to, like, at one point he just had to be like, look, my sister's moving in, you gotta get out of here. And she convinced this whatever you want to call him, that, oh, we should move in together. You have great credit. Get us a villa, which is really a duplex, strangely enough. Okay. Anyway.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
I did
Look at me,
something
I'm a
really
bad
bad.
girl.
I know, I should be telling.
What you gonna? Ew. I mean, bitch. She wiped her nose and then she wipes her mouth. I know she's done this before, but it just doesn't ever get, like, I don't get used to it because I think it's disgusting. Like, how are you going to wipe your nose and then wipe your mouth with the same tissue you wiped your... Ugh. Gross. First post nose blow. Uh-oh. Oh my God. As you're eating, like, into your food.
I'm going through a bad phase right now.
You're always going through a bad phase. What else is new?
Well, actually, I had a lot of fun, though, doing what I did, even though I was beezing.
Can you just stop picking your nose? It's gross.
And I feel like, I'm like, should I tell them or no? Because
Damn, how many times are you gonna pick your nose?
I did go over to the Egyptian guy's house.
Mm-hmm. Matter.
So he told me he got recently tested for COVID and he lives by himself. He has, like, no family here or nothing. So I just figure it is beezing. I do feel bad about that.
During COVID, yeah, you're a jerk.
I'm not going to be meeting any other dudes, just him and maybe Nicholas.
Oh, I don't know who Nicholas is, but this is a straight up lie. Nicholas is probably not even a real person either. Chantal. I came to this community, I want to say midsummer. I would say July-ish, Augustish. And I was lurking and peeking and looking at things. And then I saw that you went to Thailand, which is on my bucket list. It's not the top 5. It's probably 6. It's in the top 10, but it's not top 5. I want to go to Thailand. And you were just sitting there being a cow, like not doing anything. And that's when I made my first video. So I thank you for that, because if it wasn't for you being a complete cow and doing nothing in a hotel in Thailand, I would have never started making videos. So I appreciate you for that. The thing I've learned in this almost year is that everything's a lie to make yourself look better. And it just doesn't get any, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't get any, like, oh, okay, that's not a shot. It still shocks me how many times you do it. Like, when I watch these past ones, I'm like, wow, she was really going in hard. Like, at least now she's trying to be modest, which it's not. It's like, it's internal rage. Like, when she rages, it's internal rage because she put herself in a really shit situation to kind of be like, na 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 na, internet, I'm married, look at me, I'm wanted, blah blah blah. And it's not what, like, people didn't react to, like, oh my god, look at you, you're amazing. No, everybody's still like, you're still a piece of shit. So it still like shocks me when you just blatantly lie. And I don't know, it doesn't make the blow any less, in a sense. I don't know. You guys comment in the comments. You always do.
So this guy is fucking crazy. Like,
oh, really?
Excuse me. I ended up tiptoeing out of there when he fell asleep. Because at some points I was just like, yeah, I did end the dry spell. It wasn't just that. It was like, from the minute I got there.
Dude. Your ex is dead. She's, oh god. Continue.
I get there. I pull up. Comes outside, shows me where to park. Or do you want me to wait while I talk about this?
No, go ahead.
And I see him, and he's like, I'm just like, he looks like his pictures, but very skinny. Like, I'm not.
Interesting you say that, because I feel like you catfish everybody. Like, there was a video floating around there. It was a TikTok, and she completely transformed her face, right? More than usual, because she has like a trillion filters on her face all the time. Like, her skin is not that clear. It's funny how she's like, oh, I guess he looks like his photos. Bitch, you know that you only cared about getting dick, and you doctored up some photos.
Body shaming? Yeah, okay, that sounds like body shaming. I won't talk about how skinny he was.
You're always.
He's one of those like really skinny guys, Jess, but he's got like ripped like muscles. He's like really hyper, and
that is a lie.
Anyway, a good kisser. Like, he's such a good kisser. So then he's Egyptian, and I think he's Arab. He doesn't speak very good English.
Ma'am, seriously? He's Egyptian and he's Arab. I'm not going to explain why that's wrong, but okay.
But it's okay.
You weren't there for talking anyway.
So he was so cute showing me his place. He's like, his place, he fixed it up really nice. He's a really handy guy. So organized and clean. Holy fuck. I'm just like, I'm so the opposite of you, right? Like,
which is funny, because every time I see any pictures of his like vicinity, I don't think he's that clean. Maybe compared to her, he's clean, but every time I see like any kind of stream or like his place, I'm like, oh, it's okay. I mean, you could be cleaner. Not me clean shaming somebody. It's just, I wouldn't be clean shaming him if he wasn't such a prick. Like, he's all like, yeah, I'm so much cleaner than her. I'm like, not really. I mean, you're a little cleaner, but not that clean. I mean, anybody's cleaner than Chantal at this point. Like, and so clean. I'm like, oh, sure. You haven't met my mother. My mother was insane about cleaning. Listen to this, guys. She would every weekend remove the wax off our tile floors and re-wax the floors. That's how obsessed she was with cleaning. Like, that was her big project on, like, Saturday afternoon after she made us clean and she cleaned certain part, like our living room and our kitchen. She would remove the wax and then she would re-wax the floors. It's bonkers because I barely, like, I my floors are tile too, and I'm like, no, a mop that shit up, Swiffer it every other day. As long as it's clean, it looks clean, I don't care. Waxing? What? Waxing my floors? Are you out of your freaking mind? Get over yourselves.
Wanted me to stay. Like, he gets mad easy. Like, I know there's going to be red flags, but he gets so mad. Like, how come you took so long to get here? I'm just like, holy fuck.
Stop picking your nose.
Or something until...
I'm picking your eyes.
He didn't carry me, but he was like...
Can't carry you. He carry you.
That would have been a trick.
Oh, he's like...
Oh! Pete. Yeah, man. I mean, first of all, this is really, like, if you, in hindsight, if you think about it, this is really messed up of her to be talking about her dates in front of a guy who still, obviously, still cares about her. He still loves her and cares about her. Let's be real. Let's be real, guys. Let's talk about that house calling tea. He still, like, really loves her. Like, if she keeps him in her back pocket. I think Rose Thorne says that. And I agree with her. Like, she keeps him on standby. He's on standby all the time. He is not number one. Because, see, the thing is, Pete gained weight. She doesn't like fat guys. And he's not as attractive as he was. Because he isn't young anymore. So she has a type. She wants some in shape, young, I don't know, but I was going to say good face card, but not really. Like, she wants, well, Natter isn't young, but he's skinny. She wants, like, a trophy. She wants a trophy husband. You know how I want Henry Cavill to be my trophy husband, but I have no money? And he's not looking at my potato ass. He's like, I'm sorry, who are you? That's what she wants. She's made all this money and she's like, I want a trophy, like, husband. But it doesn't work that way, girl. And then she wants love. She wants a trophy husband and then she wants love. It doesn't work that way. If you get, those trophy people don't want you like that. Like, you get love. Love takes time. It takes cultivation. You got to get to know the person. You have to become friends first. You can't, like, buy people and expect them to be like, yeah, you're the best thing ever. Where's Henry Cavill when I need him?
Ash. And we get totally fucking baked. And then he, like, I don't want to say this, but you guys are going to be so...
Mind you, this is 2025, and this happened in 2021. We just found out another detail about the story she's about to say. And I'm going to say it as soon as she says this.
I don't do this on a regular basis. I don't even do it, really. But I did it for some reason. I did it, and it's not good to do. And if that changes your perception of me, I apologize. But I did, like... He busted out, like, a bunch of lines of cocaine.
Ooh.
I know.
So recently, Natter has been releasing. Oh, should I say? I'm not monetized. You can't fucking take me down. Mr. Skeletor Scammy has been busting out with some old text messages. So she said in this video that we just watched, and you are a witness to, because you probably have seen it before, that he busted out with cocaine, like offered her cocaine. In those texts that he has released recently in 2025, he's showing texts that she asked him if he had any cocaine. She was so cute about it. She's like, oh, when I used to party, I used to have fun. We used to do Coca-Cola. And he was like, no, I don't have any, but I could see if I can get us some. And she encouraged him. Like, now that I'm watching it, I'm like, you bitch. So she's setting it up to make him seem like this bad boy. He's such a bad boy. Yeah, I mean, he's a terrible human being, but you left out parts of the story. That's so cute of you, Chantal. Go ahead.
Yeah, I told you I beezed hard. All right. So I did that.
Beezing and breaking laws are two different things.
And,
what is Pete's doing this whole time?
I pretty much, like, had no clothes on, like, the whole time, which was so weird. Like, I felt really, really, really comfortable because he knew what kind of body I had, and he really knows how to work it. Like,
so, yeah, I mean, I'm reading this from Marley. I mean, from what I've heard, Nana replies to anyone that messaged him. So, I mean, I've said this in previous videos about Dom Natter, whatever his name is, that he is not a catch. He's like, really, girl? That's what you obsessed about? Because that's kind of the guys that send. And I'm a fucking little potato. I'm a cute potato, but I'm a little potato. Well, I'm a big potato. I'm a baked potato. I'm a potato. What I'm trying to say is I'm nothing to look at. I'm okay looking. I can, I can doll myself up when I want to. Yes, I did model, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, putting on makeup on anybody, you can model too. Like, don't let anybody fool you about that. All to say, I lost my train of thought. All to say is that a guy like Nader, I get messages like that in my other box, and I, like the restricted, the spam box, and I would never, and I'm sure a lot of you would never either, like, oh, just from appearances alone. And I know there's lots of you out there who would be like, oh, that's not nice of you to, say that about his looks, but is it? Especially, like, if you're on a dating app, let's be real. Let's be real. On a dating app, first impressions are important. And if the person doesn't hook you with some sort of like, oh, he's cute. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, like, you try to put your best foot forward on a dating app. Hopefully you're photogenic and you have great pictures. I've done dating apps. I put up, my candidates, but I've also put up my modeling photos, I've done my best, and I've been really good, and I've gone on a couple of dates. I hate dating apps. I think they're terrible. I'd rather meet you in person somewhere, like at an art class or something, something like social. So that way we have kind of like some sort of common ground when we start from there. So to me, dating apps are the worst. But she's always painted Natter as some sort of like Adonis, some sort of like catch. Like she really got a good one. He knows everything. He likes big girls. In fact, like Marley has pointed out here, that he will fuck anything. And to each his own. But the way Chantal like first set him up, because she goes back and forth. That's the whole like drama of her life, and the drama of her relationship with Natter is the back and forth, the changing the story, the I'm such an idiot. I did this, and now I want him back, and like the fact that she's infatuated with him for no reason but the fact that he said no. And he wasn't like these other guys who are quiet and timid. He said no. He's a loud, boisterous man. And it was like, oh, you're saying no to me? No one's ever said no to me. I'm a fucking spoiled brat. No one has said no to me. oh, I gotta keep you, and I'm gonna have to keep chasing you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what else does she have to say? Because this video is going way too long.
I've never, ever, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, I've never experienced something like that before. But I know, I didn't, I know,
Pete.
I never do coke, obviously, like I don't, you know. Okay, when I used to party hard, when I would party, I would.
It is a bit alarming at her size she's doing uppers when she barely moves her body in the first place. Heart attacks in the making. Yes. I will agree with you, Marley, because if you know any of these famous comedians who have done, I think maybe Chris Farley, John Belushi, those two used to do a lot of cocaine and they died of heart attacks. Artie Lang, I always think about his nose basically falling off because of all the cocaine he did. Big guys doing cocaine, yes. So I'm sure you're like, well, she did cocaine. Why didn't she lose weight? Sometimes people don't lose weight on cocaine. I've known a couple of people who didn't lose weight on cocaine, and they're speeding life along like that. It just keeps them. They don't sleep, but it keeps them. It keeps them on. Keeps them still moving. But you don't necessarily lose weight. I mean, you can. A lot of people do. I mean, when I was on it, I did. But I was really young and I was having a good time. Okay, guys, don't judge. But yeah, some people just, and especially the fact that she's so big, because I've noticed that that's the minority of not losing weight on cocaine. If you're just that big, you're not gonna, like, if you lost weight, no one's gonna notice. Like no one's gonna notice that. But yeah, like doing uppers at her size where she is not an active person, like that is, yeah, that's, I wouldn't be surprised if she's had a couple of strokes or like silent heart attacks and she hasn't realized it, or she's kind of ignored it, or kind of like her doctor was like, hey, you really need to be careful because you could get a silent heart attack. I mean, she doesn't care for her life. It's obvious, you know?
Do it. But for me, even though I have an addictive personality, it's not a drug I really like.
Really?
It's not something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it would be good, like, to get, I guess he wanted it to give us both energy to keep going. He's crazy. He did not sleep because what he did was he, in the morning, like, this morning, early, he wanted me to come over. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking tired, you know? So he got all pissed off. He was going to call in work. So he called in sick to work so I could go over and we could sleep. I'm like, well, I need to sleep. He's like, well, sleep here. He's like, that kind of person? Well, I need my toothbrush. Well, I have an extra toothbrush. So he's just like fucking, you know. Oh, no. Oh, I took the coke like early on. So it was really early. And like constant touching me and wouldn't leave me alone. Like, just like, I'm just like, I fucking need a break. It was like constant. And he didn't sleep. So he didn't sleep from like all day and night. He went to work, ended up going to work. Then, I think I did maybe like 4 or 5 lines. I'm not usually like that. Or maybe I am and you just don't know me. I don't know.
And I'm going to end it there because it is the truest, honest statement she's made ever. You don't know me. And you know that. Chantal, why are you terrible? Oh, wow. So, yeah, this was a great retro. Thank you, Marley Hendrickson, for putting this up. This is the beginning of the most epic love story in girl world that we ever known. And it's still going on. Yes. I truly believe that even though she is, quote unquote, married to Salah and living in Kuwait, she still communicates with Nader. She still pays for his lifestyle. Allegedly, conspiracy, for entertainment purposes only. And I kind of feel if Pete hadn't killed Timbit, I would kind of feel bad for him, but I don't. Yeah, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I noticed there's a lot of new people. Welcome. Thank you for liking my shenanigans and tomfoolery. things that come out of my mouth are not rehearsed. I just let them tumble out and see if you like it. If you don't, well, I guess you're going on to the next reactor. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment like you always do. And until next time, stay sassy.